Hi everyone, welcome to camgosh.com. This is Teacher Race, and I'm going to be your teacher in learning and discovering new words using the book CNNReadingSolutionIntermediate. So are you ready to expand your vocabulary skills, comprehension skills, improve your pronunciation skills as well as your speaking skills? Alright, so let's start. So for today, we will now focus in discussing zoom in. Alright, so we have a very short zoom in for today. So let us now read the title of this one. Tips to create a healthy eating environment. Again, tips to create a healthy eating environment. So do you know what tip is? Alright, so when you say tip, it is a sum of money given to someone as a reward for a service. Alright, so aside from money, it is also an idea given to someone as a reward or just to let them know something about it. Okay, so we only have 5 tips here to have a healthy eating environment. Okay, so let's start reading them now. So I will be reading one by one, and I will show you how to pronounce each of the correct words. I will going to show you how to pronounce each of the words, and you're just going to repeat it. Okay? Alright, so let's start. So let us have the first one. Meals should be eaten on a regular schedule. Again, meals should be eaten on a regular schedule. Okay, so do you understand what schedule is? Okay, so when you say schedule, it is actually a plan for carrying out a process or procedure. It can also be giving list of intended events and times. Okay. So when you say meals should be eaten on a regular schedule, you should have a regular time in eating each of your meals. Like for example, you have your breakfast at 7, lunch at 12, and dinner at 7 p.m. So with that schedule, you can now say that you are going to eat in a regular schedule. So that would be an everyday basis. Okay, next. Alright, before we proceed, kindly read the sentence once again. Okay, very good. Next, let's have the second one. Don't eat foods with a lot of calories, fat, or sugar. Again, don't eat foods with a lot of calories, fat, or sugar. Okay, so will you read that again? Okay, very good. So do you know what a calorie is? So calorie is something that we get from the food that we eat. So it is actually converted into energy. But if you will have an excess amount of this in your body, the tendency for you is to be fat or to gain weight. So it means you just have to avoid eating a lot of food that has a very high calorie content. Okay? So most of them are junk foods. So now maybe you can avoid eating that. Alright, so next let's have the third one. Don't serve too much food at once. Again, don't serve too much food at once. Okay, will you repeat that? Okay, very good. So it simply means that just take or get food that you are going to eat, that you are sure that you will be eating. Okay, but don't get a lot of food, and don't get a lot of food that you will put on your plate. Okay, next. Don't make your child eat if he or she is not hungry. Again, don't make your child eat if he or she is not hungry. Okay, very well. Next, the last tip. Limit the frequency of fast food eating to no more than once a week. Again, limit the frequency of fast food eating to no more than once a week. Okay, so when you say frequency, it's like the times. Okay, the time that you are just going to do that. Alright? So avoid eating fast food. So that's all. So I hope you were able to learn a lot of tips from this zoom in for today. Okay, so let us now proceed to the first activity. So now let us answer reading comprehension. All you have to do is just to choose the best answer to each question. Okay, so I will be reading each of the questions and you have to listen very well. So number 1, what have European food manufacturers been given 1 year to do? Is it letter A, make more nutritious food? Letter B, stop advertising junk food? Or letter C, improve sanitation standards in their factories? Okay, very good. The answer here is letter B. Very well. Stop advertising junk food. Okay, next, number 2. What do children care about at family restaurants according to Vicky? Again, what do children care about at family restaurants according to Vicky? Letter A, delicious food. Letter B, takeaway toys. Or letter C, colorful interior design. Okay, very good. So the answer here is letter B. Very good. So takeaway toys. Next, number 3. What change in policy did Kraft Foods announce? Again, what change in policy did Kraft Foods announce? Is it letter A, that they would stop making Oreo cookies? Letter B, that they would no longer market to children? And letter C, that they would take legal action against the EU. So EU stands for European Union. So what do you think is the answer? Very good. So the answer here is letter B, that they would no longer market to children. Okay, good job, guys. Next, number 4. Which of the following diseases is not a possible result of obesity? Again, which of the following diseases is not a possible result of obesity? Letter A, stroke. Letter B, diabetes. Or letter C, lung cancer. Okay, very good. So the answer here is letter C, lung cancer. Okay, guys, so you did well. Now let us look at the next activity. So all you have to do is to look at the words in both text and the passage, and you just have to choose the best answer. Alright, so number 1, the word comply in line 7 is opposite in meaning to letter A, go against. Letter B, surrender to. Letter C, agree with. Okay, very good. So the opposite for this one is letter A, go against. So when you apply something, it means you need to follow them. Okay, next, number 2, the word it in line 40 refers to letter A, McDonald's. Letter B, Kraft Foods. Or letter C, labeling. Okay, very good. So letter B is the correct answer, Kraft Foods. And lastly, number 3, the word evidence in line 51 is closest in meaning to letter A, proof, letter B, statistics, or letter C, information. Okay, very good. So we have statistics, letter B. So I hope you learned a lot today, guys. I'll see you again on our next video. Say goodbye.